Now, only 3 bosses remain, which actually makes me realize that this game also does a bad job of telling you which bosses you've already defeated.
Yeah, it does.
Alright, so last time we got a 0 capsule, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, because we did Wire
Foot
Sponge.
Crush.
Foot Crush. I don't remember... Yeah, the next one is in this area. I optimized my room, I'm pretty sure, for this strategy. So we're going to be getting a second 0 armor in this one. And also, if you thought the Ride Chaser was bad in some of the later games, which it is, don't you even worry about it. We'll cover that at the time. This is actually probably the worst Ride Chaser segment in any of these.
But it's so slow. How could it be bad?
It doesn't control well at all. Like, there are instances later on, and miraculously I do it in one try in this one, something that I genuinely didn't think was going to be possible in this run. I do it in one shot. I'll explain it when it comes up. Those sand tornado generators...
Yeah, they were in the original game.
No, they weren't. They were in... Well, sort of. There was one that you immediately run the Ride Chaser into to stop the sandstorm, which is mostly just a little cosmetic thing. Those are just instant kills.
Okay.
Good. Yeah,
I
so...
love me some insta-death.
Yeah, at least these ones are kind of on, like, a rational timing pattern, except for that one that you can't see. Oh, there it is.
It's frame issues. It will be fixed for its 4.
It makes for a couple irritating traps when you're exploring the stage for the first time and think, like, oh, what's up those? Like, maybe the capsule's up there, and it's not. Like,
oh yeah, those are just recolored water spouts from the octopus stage, which were actually... They helped you get around.
Yep.
Fuck you, game design.
Yeah, it also basically looks just like Marine Tornado, if I'm remembering correct. But yeah, they've got long tells and everything now. They don't have tells, but they go away. Yeah, don't worry about it. So that one, I think you can go up and get like a large energy capsule, but there's no reason to risk it, so don't do that thing that I just said you can do. This is the tricky one. Now remember, I've got the air dash, even though you don't see the armor. It's just like Extreme 1, where it only updates once you get the entire armor. So jumping off this way, testing my controls to make sure I don't fuck this up. Because once you fall down there, you can't get back up.
Yeah.
You have to either do the double jump or the air dash as 0 in order to... Or double jump or air dash to get over there. And now we scramble change to 0, go off screen so that it activates a little bit, and then Red Doctor Light will give us a new power.
Dr. Light, please, I need you to be with us.
Alright, so now we have the Foot Crush and the Head Crush for 0. Well, 1 second. Now, so... That means that we are on track for super secret plan that I keep alluding to. And that's all Zero's going to do for him. He's going to get us up to a next capsule a little bit later on, but we're still not playing 30 stages.
Is there a button that lets you rapidly switch between X and 0? I could have sworn.
You might be able to set it to something in the custom controls, but by default now. This is the part that sucks. So... Oh, man, I honestly... And this is me, like, I think explaining this there, too.
No, you were, like, psyching yourself up for it.
Yeah, basically. Just all kinds of stuff. There's lots of instant death here. That's the jump that I didn't think I was going to be able to make. Or, that one. A lot of them are crappy. You need to do it without moving. That's the trick that I've found out to it, is, like, if you move forward, the game doesn't really know what to do, and you get hitched on single pixels... and, like, immediately just, like, stick to the side of the screen and then get pushed off and die, because it's instant death if you touch the side of that screen.
Ugh.
That's one of the only times I've ever done it my first try, like that. And I have done a lot of practice runs on that particular part.
Yeah, you look a little stunned.
Yeah, exactly. It was really, really genuinely amazing that I did that in one shot. But yeah, so basically what you want to do is kind of get center screen and then just jump. You don't want to jump and move forward. You want to time your dashes correctly so that your weird energy skate goes through those pipes. And to get that heart tank that you might not have even noticed me getting, you want to just fall through the hole. You don't jump, you don't dash, you just fall and it lines up.
That sounds like some bullshit from X4's Ride Chaser stage.
It is!
Yay!
But it's okay, because now we get a bird, who's, I guess, weak to Strike Chain for some reason, so I guess I am using it.
Well, at least it's not weak to ice this time around.
Mm-hmm. It still kind of stuns him similarly, but...
does he still do the run-off screen thing? Doesn't look like it.
I think... Oh, well, that could have been it. I don't know if he does. I want to say maybe.
Like, his pattern looks way different.
Well, I think that was because I was stunning him with his weakness. Because that's basically what he does when you stun him with the weakness weapon in X2 as well.
Yeah.
With Crystal Hunter. And I guess you can kind of justify that weakness weapon for him, like, oh, you're tangling his feet with chain groups. I don't know. But we, unfortunately don't get a new weapon with him. It's still fucking ass, goddamn it, Sonic Slicer, so that'll be fun. I don't think there's anything super broken you can do with it in this one, but in comparison to the actual ones, the special weapons in this get kind of superfluous later on, where it's like, oh man, you can do this thing to Surges, and then in this one it's like, secret strategy, I don't give a fuck. Like, none of this is relevant anymore. So, doesn't really apply.
I guess we're going back for the
Yes,
Buster.
so I'm going back here to finish X's 3-piece armor set, which will be interesting. This is going to be the only game in the series where you're not going to see the full armor at all in either version. Like, it's just not going to be present on screen. And, I don't know, here it is. Then put up a sprite just there. Maybe, if we feel like it.
No.
You sure?
I'm sure. Because I'm gonna do it in the sidebar.
Oh, yeah, well, sort of. The helmet isn't there, and that's what looks different.
Oh, that's what, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so you need the foot part in that. And this isn't a Zero capsule, this is the X capsule, like I said. So we need to scramble change, walk off to the side, go back in. No, go off, past me. There. No, come back, X! So,
don't give him the cold shoulder, buddy.
So this is the Buster, and honestly, I think it's kind of interesting that this one actually lines up with its game counterpart. It's in the same type of area in the same stage, and it's the same power, which is like really uncommon for these ones. Sort of like it's kind of scrambled. Well, no, it's not. Anyway,
this is the X2 charge shot, or is this the X3?
Yeah, it's two. It's two in a row. It kind of both a little bit. Like it's not really possible for the Game Boy to do an X3 style charge shot. I remember what it does in this one. So you're not wrong, but so this is what it does. So it does those, or maybe I don't show it off. I thought it was going to be on. Yeah, there it is. It's a wide shot.
That looks incredibly useless. How do you switch between the two functionalities?
It's the same cross-charge thing. So you basically just, like, either 1, 1, or 1, 2. Like, one after another. You overlap them the same way. So it's the same general idea, but it isn't. And I think now... Okay, cool. So this is Super Secret Plan. Now, typically, when you're playing as X, you get the full armor. And when that happens, you go from being able to equip 3 slots... or 3 armor parts to 2. Zero can equip 3 at all times. For whatever reason, when you don't have the helmet, it lets you equip 4. What this allows you to do is get the good Buster from the arm part, not have to worry about how pointless the helmet is for the whole armor set, and then you can stack the Buster 1, 2, Rapid Fire, and Supercharge ones all on one, and just... You'll see. Like, I'm going to show it off. I'm going to show it off superfluously. I'm not going to use any other weapons for the rest of this, but this is basically what this does now that I'm equipping them. So you get those all stacked up. Again, only works if you don't get the helmet. So if you're playing through, don't get the helmet. It's in a stupid order anyway. You have to like backtrack in a really dumb way.
Oh my god!
Yeah. So that's the thing you can do now. Now, bear in mind that doing this way doesn't let you get the Shotokan in this one. It works just the same way as in Extreme 1. So, charge up and then either hold up or down to do the Dragon Punch or the Fireball. This does at least 4 times more damage. And there's no charge time. And if I really wanted to be a dick, I could turn on Auto Fire, because that's a thing you can do. So instead of charging up when you hold it, just automatically shoots. And it's just like, oh, that game over. That's a little boring. Not a lot by comparison, but that's a little boring, so I didn't bother doing that.
So, do you know why you're able to equip 4 things if you don't have the helmet?
So, I did some research into it. I might have known at the time of recording the other one, so check that out if you want. It took me forever to learn that correct spot to do that stylishly and dangerously, by the way. I think I might have known at the time, but I'm not 100% on that. Currently, when I was researching it to go back into this video that we're recording much later than the other one, I can't find it anywhere. Like, I know that there's an explanation somewhere online, and I should have it prepared. I did genuinely look for it, so that's not me being like, oh, fuck, no, look it up yourself. And then, haha, X time, it's just like, I don't know, I can't find it. I do know, though, that the armor thing is just a balance, so it goes from the 3 to the 2. I don't know why it lets you do 4 in that instance. Maybe it always does 4. Most of the guides and information sites that I was looking for this stuff was, like, hella old. Like, almost bordering on, like, it's a GeoCities site. It's like, alright, I don't really trust this that much, or, like, old-school game facts. So what that is one of the exclusive Zero capsules that you need a specific weapon with him to go into and unlock. I don't know if I'm going to hit it with a bunch of special weapons here or not. Okay, good. And it's also cool because if you destroy that gentleman, it opens the floor there, and you're supposed to do it from the one side, so you'd automatically get dropped in. There, it just fungible, sort of glitchy Easter egg, doesn't actually do anything. But yeah, the other instance of that Zero blocking is in Tunnel Rifle stage.
I hate it when Zero blocked.
Right? It's basically the worst. So this mini-boss room is normally a pain. Doesn't fucking matter because we have the true ultimate buster, I think is what most people call it, or like the real ultimate buster. Call it whatever you want. And the order that I equip them in doesn't really matter that much.
Right, so one makes it so all your shots are charged shots.
One makes them move much faster so they reset quicker, and then the other two are just like, you do more damage, you do more damage, and for whatever reason the devs are like, we should let those stack. Alright? Right? Yeah, so this is the real way to play. I think I don't use stuff, yeah, like I want to show off the actual weakness weapons for the animation.
So that
stuff.
took about 3 or 4 breaks.
Exactly. Meanwhile, now with that, it's just like, the game's over, like, unless you fail at platforming, there's literally no reason for you to lose any of these boss fights anymore.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. And don't think that doesn't apply to the final bosses either. It is just not going to be comfortable for them anymore. But I did get Gombi.
Grump-ass B.
Grump-ass B with the best-ass name.
I want that Grump-ass B.
I might not ever use that Grump-ass B.